Good morning. Welcome to Thursday, January 5th. Seems about right. Honestly, guys, I don't have much for you this morning. And I was thinking about that today, what I was going to vlog, since I had a pretty basic routine today. I'm going to go to work, come home, and I don't have any yo-yo work I have to do, because I don't have to do anything else until Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern when the yo-yos go on sale, and then I box them up and ship them. Actually, you know what? I lied. I do have something I have to do today, but it's not that entertaining. I just have to go home at lunch and take pictures of the berries and cream warthogs. That's all I have to do yo-yo related today. With that said, I've got two things I'm thinking about doing. One, I'm thinking about doing a Reddit roast-a-me. Two, I'm thinking about just doing an AMA in this video where you guys can ask me anything and I will answer it in today's vlog. Both of those seem like okay options. The hard part for the Ask Me Anything video is I don't know the best platform to ask you guys to ask me questions, since not many of you are on Twitter. Normally that's the easiest route to go. You can just use a hashtag. I don't know if I do it on Reddit. That's kind of goofy because you do the AMAs as a Ask Me Anything on Reddit and you just type your responses. So I'll figure it out though. Alright, here we go. Earlier today, I asked Reddit for some questions for me to film for my vlog. Let me find the thread really quick and we'll go ahead and get started. Beef Swizzle, with the most upvotes, asks, how many square feet is the G2 mansion? The G2 mansion, the G2 HQ, is a split level, so we sacrificed some basement room, but I believe we're at 17 or 1800 square foot. Codenames RCL asks, Will we see another 1v1 me bro Halo showdown in 2017? I think we'll do some more 1v1s, but I don't think it's going to be in Halo, because I'm highly convinced that Alpha is the only person in the Halo community that can beat me 1v1 in Halo. Salomon123 asks, what's your favorite yo-yo you have created? That'd be the Banshee, just because I think it's so good and it hits pretty much everybody. Everybody pretty much likes the Banshee. It just hits such a broad range of playstyles, so that is definitely the yo-yo I'm most proud of. Cyberroll asks, when's the next drop? Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern. In the G2 store, that's going to be the berries and cream warthogs. Will you ever do a mini? Yes. What's your favorite non-G2 yo-yo and why? I'd probably say my Super Yo, the one with the little planet on the side. It's like a Saturn or something, and that was the one I can remember from back in the yo-yo boom that my mom bought me for Christmas. Iron Knuckle, he asks, how old is Ace? I think Ace is about 4 years old now. We got him when we moved into our house, and we will have had our house for 4 years. So what's it, 4 times 7, 28? He's pretty much the same age as me. We get along perfectly. Zodarin asks, what advice would you give someone who's interested in yo-yo design? On the side, not to make a living. Where do you start? What type of investment do you need up front for equipment and materials? How time consuming is a single design? I'm going to simplify this and say the biggest advice I would give is take your time and do it right. It's too easy right now to just order some prototypes. Not too easy, but it's really easy, and it's actually inexpensive now through some shops that you can easily get a hold of. but that's not really the right route to go, in my opinion. If you want to do it upright, take your time, get a plan, because for you to actually make and sell enough yo-yos for you to get your initial investment back, it's really tough, as long as you're going to do it right. Are you going to set up an LLC and do all the business side of it? It's going to take you some time. I know when I first started G Squared Yo-Yos, it took my entire life savings of $6,000 at the time for me to get it up and running. So that's kind of the investment you're looking at, in my opinion, to do it right. And I still think we took some shortcuts in the beginning and didn't do it 100% right. How many yo-yos, which models, and which colors do you keep when you get them back for final testing, if any at all? And that's a question from New Knife Guy. It really just depends. I've kind of cut back now so that I can try and get more to you guys. I was keeping 4 or 5 per run previously, just from all my favorite colorways. Now what I do is, if it's a B grade or something, I'll end up keeping it. But like, this one's perfect. But as you can see, it has that big blue blotch, so I didn't really feel comfortable sending that one out to somebody, so I decided to keep that one for myself. So that's kind of how I do it. So it's just hit or miss. It depends on anodizing, if there's B grades. If I really, really love something that I want to put in my display case, I'll go ahead and keep something. Control-Alt-Delete asks, when will G2 Ace get a Pro model? Whenever the people ask for it. Airwiggy asks, when will the Elite go on sale? How much will the Elite sell for in solid colors? What are the dimensions of the Elite? All 3 of those answers will come in due time, sorry. He also asks, from the time that you take pre-orders for the Throwers Hawk, how long till they would actually start shipping? My guess would be 2 to 3 months. That's how long it's going to take for me to get them to the anodizer, and the anodizer to finish them and send them back. He'll probably have them for about a month, 2 weeks of shipping. So most likely about 2 months. The RS guy wussed out, do 2 tongue twisters for me, please. 3 times each, but alternated. That's from Chaos GOW. Chaos, let me look up tongue twisters really quick. I can only think of the Sally sells, she sells down by the sea shore. English isn't my first language, so this can be tough for me. You cuss, I cuss, we all cuss for asparagus. Okay, so Sally sells she shores down by the sea. Sally sells she shells down by the seashore. You cuss, I cuss, we all cuss for asparagus. Sally sells she shells down by the seashore. You cuss, I cuss, we all cuss for asparagus. Sally sells she shells down by the seashore. You cuss, I cuss, we all cuss for asparagus. I don't know, maybe it needs to be 2 specific ones. What is your favorite Disney movie and why? From Backpack Jenkins. Probably Aladdin or Lion King. Maybe Lion King, because that might be the first one I remember. And it was, I don't know, I remember watching it with my dad and being sad with Mufasa dies. It's Mufasa. Sam Hicks asked, what's your dog's favorite yo-yo? I don't know, you'd have to ask him. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me today in the AMA. Thank you for asking the questions. I'll try and do this again maybe in like a month or so. And thanks for watching the videos. I'll see you guys next time.